was trying to make a joke. I was gonna say that they're gonna fall into the volcano from Final Fantasy 1. But they actually did.
Goody, Yerwick.
Oh, Meath, I remember. We fell into a hole. And now where are we?
Inside the hole.
Beats me. Hit me up Wild Wings earlier. Man, if you want to clear your sciences. If you want to
yes,
clean
the
your
average
things.
location of question mark, question mark, question mark. I remember this location from...
Oh, there's a save crystal. Clearly there must be a Moogle in here.
I remember this location from the Crystal Bears.
You know what? I think we ran into this in every Final Fantasy game at some point.
This could be the fabled Realm of the Dead, but I have no proof.
Excuse me? We aren't all dead, are we? Well, we did fall into a volcano. There, Meath. Just relax. What are you trying? How's that feel? I think very good, actually, but keep doing till I know positively. Well, if it feels the way it did before, then we're probably alive. No treating me like a kitty. Not me, never. Better not. Ooh, a little to the left. Okay, let's head out. If this is the realm of the dead, it's no place for us. I am in agreement enthusiastical. Good, anyway, so the entire party was dead. That'll do for now. I suggest running up to the save crystal as soon as possible.
Well, considering that's the only direction to go, I imagine we'll
Comes
make
off
it
the
there
cliff.
with
Game
haste.
just hurts. Hey, I was right, the Moogles! Only those ones are shop Moogles. We might be able to buy some cures off of them, though.
Doubly delighted to assist in any way we can.
Art of mission! So you too have fallen victim to the fall. What was that happening unusual? I had an epiphany of all things under the sun. Love is my raison d'etre. Quite the revelation spiritual. Clearly, you have undergone a kind of inner renewal. I am touched. Not surprisingly, my favorite expression of love is money. Give it to me now. I am very, very fond of love. But my idea of love's essential. Love, that's part of you too. That's the armory. It's probably the last one. That's the Magicite one.
A disposable love.
Wrong. Yeah, go ahead and max us out on that. There we are. Yeah, that one's only 4. Might as well max out on potions as well. Yeah. There we are. That'll work.
Max out everything that out.
Alright, go ahead and give us a save.
We have a lot of scrolls.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of scrolls. We don't know what more than half of them do.
Next time we go to town, it'll be crazy.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I can look through it now. I just... You know. Like, keep in mind the scrolls do require money to go through them. I mean, if you were gonna upgrade our cure pocket, I would do up to maybe 15. So, 5. And then get some extra cures, and that gives me enough money to go through the workshop and what have you.
Reunion with the past.
Reunion!
Reunion.
Reunion!
Reunion.
Can you please stop saying reunion?
Bad vibes this
Cast a
week.
recovery spell on an invisible monster to make it appear.
I'm glad we got extra cures.
Yeah, that very convenient timing. Yep, nope, that's exactly what you need to be doing. That is wild. At least it's just cure and not holy. Cure is a bit more manageable.
We haven't had to mix spells once this whole time.
Meath is already dead.
I think we might be underleveled.
You know, there's a chance it's either that or we don't have the proper gear.
We didn't look through any of our scrolls.
Because we didn't look through any of our scrolls. I mean, on the bright side, we just saved. So if this ends up being a little too rough, we can always just go back and I'll be able to sort through it.
Now that I used all our money on others.
Yeah. It could definitely be a mixture of both, though. We might be a little bit underleveled, as well as with bad gear. And the combination.
One begets the other.
Yeah. Good job. I believe that is a fountain for Meath to use her bucket with. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what that is. Because it's shooting out different fumes for elemental colors.
Come on.
Impressive. They are definitely gaining some levels here. I'm a little worried that we're underleveled. I mean, I guess I could Google what the average level in this dungeon is. Which I'm going to assume is Mount Kalinda still. Mount Kalinda, like, second half or something. Careful.
My thought being at 8 HP was a good thing. And it's on me, it's not.
Yeah, it's definitely convenient that you decided to upgrade your gear bag. We definitely needed it.
I'm gonna need to raise me.
Gotcha, gotcha. not seeing anything on suggested levels. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on it, unfortunately. Oh, dear. Everyone dodged your cure. How rude of them. All Meath was trying to do was save their lives.
Fire.
Very nice.
This is definitely not how I'm supposed to do this.
But you managed. And that's what matters. Oh, you barely managed to dodge that one. Oof. Yeah, I'm going to assume you can't do anything while shocked.
What do you mean, resist?
It's because he was casting a spell at the time. Duh.
Doesn't matter.
Duh. $27. You're gonna hit level 30 in this dungeon alone. Alright, we need to do ow. I'm going to assume all of these. Yeah. Now we're cooking. Well, I don't see what this is supposed to be used on. I believe we've been in this room before. Yeah.
I need to finish the bridge.
So it would seem. It does look like you've not been in the bottom left of the room. That door's still pink, which I believe implies that you've not been in it yet.
Want me to just help you?
Smash, do your thing.
Come on.
There you go. Very nice.
Maybe purple means locked.
Possibly. I thought it meant that you hadn't been through the door yet.
Well, if it's locked, I haven't been there. So.
This is also true. You telling me?
I don't need to reveal your true form to murderize you.
I'll do it with my bare hands. Odd-angled eye. I would say
NPCs
so.
are actively trying, I swear.
They are actively trying? I would say that that might be a false statement. I think the lack thereof trying is the issue. Gotta deal with the enemies first.
I'll summon everyone else over here as soon as I get unshocked.
There you go.
They really like shocking, you know? They really like shocking you.
So it would seem.
Give me a raise.
Yep. And then a cure. And then we need a fire.
Throw a bunch of these in here.
Yeah. You. Which unlocks all of the doors, yeah. Hey! And that was some perfect aim!
Look at you go.
Did it actually land on there? Yeah. And you are right. As soon as they were unlocked, they turned blue. So it's not an indicator of if you've been through it. It's an indicator.
Turn me into a meat. They really could have had you just press select to swap through everyone.
Yeah, no,
Didn't need to be a
select
tough
doesn't
time.
do anything else.
It doesn't in the shop with you. I like how she has bonuses against bats because she knocks them out. Because she has a bull and mallet as a weapon. Every time something lands on your head, you bolt out of the way.
Another bridge.
Huh. Selfie? Nope, that ain't working.
Huh.
No, this path is bad. Moving on. Al.
should definitely try that one. That one makes sense.
And then I go back and...
Yeah.
Whoa, hello. almost got ahead of myself. This better be able to master what?
Fair. Just out of curiosity, can you go ahead and pause? Okay, looking at this, I looked up a video on someone who was in this area and doing fine. At this point, their Yuri had 177 attack, 166 defense, and 83 magic. So, that could probably be remedied through armor. Unfortunately, I can't see what level they are. 26. So we're actually kind of ahead. We're like right on there. So it is probably just the equivalent of we didn't change our armor up or anything. That's probably what it amounts to.
We just need better armor.
Yep.
Which we'll do when we get back to town. I mean, Final Fantasy, half of Final Fantasy is just changing armor. So.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll deal with you.
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with you because I'm gonna have to stand perfectly still to use Al.
I didn't want to, but I will. Having to use up all my cures on killing you.
Unfortunately, yes.
One
Right.
day I will stop being nice.
Okay, then we'll swap to Al. And then that happens.
And now I go all the way back to the
Yep.
first one again.
Yep.
So I can finish the path. Change me to Selkie is the fastest. And I just feel better about it. This way, up over there, this way. At least we had some shortcuts.
Yeah, yep. Do you think we're gonna get a sign that says, beware, bad vibes ahead? They didn't for the last boss.
They literally don't have a cure to deal with you. So.
Does a regular potion work? No.
It did say curing magic.
Yeah, it said recovery magic, so...
Potions are magic. Swap me to Yuri.
And at the end of the day, I suppose the bright side is we know where a shop is, and we know where the save is, because of the very beginning of the area.
Swap over.
I don't know if you have the range for that. But that is clearly what they want you to do. Fuck. That's clearly what they want you to do, right? Well, wait, hold on. Why does it work sometimes but not others? Sure.
I have no idea what just happened there.
I really don't either. I did a good. I think. Swap you to Yuri.
Yeah, I got it.
27. Way to go, me. Ooh, a cure. Would you look at that? A rarity in these tough times.
One which we're gonna have to waste instantaneously.
Learn three-way shot.
Oh, thankfully.
You were like, I really didn't want to have to run backwards to check where that was.
Did not know where it would have been if it wasn't going to appear after that. I was just really, really hoping that was the answer. I gotta raise Al.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Maybe I do 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't know what its deal is. Ha!
I finished the bridge. There we go.
That'll do. Now, I am going to assume that the boss of this area is probably on the opposite side of that bridge. So, at this point, I might suggest going back to the beginning to save. Granted, I personally do not remember where the beginning is. I mean, I know we got that fancy map at the bottom, but we've not used it so far, so why would we use it now?
No, really, why would we? Don't know exactly where I am.
Yeah, there we are. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll have to replenish all of our cures, but it is what it is, I suppose. Very nice.
Sulky. Sulky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he wants to walk the entire way when you can just jump. That saves so much time on travel time. You don't even understand.
Yeah, no, he is the speediest fella.
He's the speedster. They call him.
What are the odds?
Gary.
To be fair, needed to get more cures, so this works.
It wasn't even that far out of our way, so...
No. Hey, a Moogle! Whammo!
You can now play kart racing game.
You can now play a racing game. This stamp, you've unloaded a blast from the past. Would you like to play Blazing Caravan?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, you know it.
Let's stop everything we're doing so
Right
we can
now.
play high definition Blazing Caravan.
Yeah, you can even see it in perfect condition this time. I didn't even need to do whatever the fuck it was I tried doing last time. Blazing Caravan's right here. But why did he refer to it as a blast from the past when technically this game takes place sooner or earlier in the timeline, which implies that this game has existed for even longer beforehand than this game. How old is the Racing Caravan?
Or he was breaking the fourth wall and talking to us, which the Moogles have been known to do.
Nah.
Nah.
Stiltskin was playing this in the womb. And we already know he's several millennia old. He was actually best friends with the Emperor when he was still not on the throne. 30K.4th place isn't bad. Definitely better than whatever the hell I made it. I think I was in last the entire time. But in my defense. Nah.
No,
I don't have a defense. I mean, I was trying to juggle my phone and shit, but honestly, I kind of just sucked at that minigame in general. Are the controls specifically, like, floatier?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I remember that from my experience. They were extremely floaty
On
controls.
purpose. Because we're caravans.
Because you're a caravan. It's not like you're a go-kart. You weren't built for this. Why are they making you do this? Shoot him down! It's looking like, what, 5th place?
Well, it
Well,
was.
it's looking like 5th place. That guy was really going! Not bad, not bad.
So anyway.
Back from your regularly scheduled program.
I just wish we could have played Blazing Caravan in every Crystal Chronicles game.
You know, it could have been in the last one and we just didn't find it.
We didn't find enough badges.
Beastie!
I suggest you do a bit of research before jumping to such rude conclusions.
Man talks!
May I inquire as to your purpose here?
Okay.
There's no place for your kind.
Follow me here. At the end of the first game, there was a village of sleeping creatures. Is that what that is?
Sure, looks
Just
like
awake?
It looks smaller than they were previously, but
Yeah.
We kind of fell through this hole, and can you help us get back to the surface?
Perhaps. Now, if you...
Huh?
I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be. A carbuncle, maybe?
I should have known. You bear the mark of the crystal.
He kind of looks like a Totoro in
I
cosplay.
sensed your presence.
Papa!
I'm afraid so.
Pappas.
This is where the fallen gather to heal their wounded souls. I believe you call it the realm of the dead.
we really are in the realm of the dead.
Papa's...
Yes. However, he has been corrupted by what flew by just now. What will you do?
The only thing we can do. We're gonna save you! Papa!
Well, the boss fight is against our dad. That's pretty meta.
That is pretty rough, honestly. Now I will go back to my previous statement of, hey, for once there's a boss that doesn't have a crystal as a...
Can I play as Yuri?
You cannot, actually. I refuse to allow you to play as Yuri. This is the first time you're fighting a boss that doesn't have a crystal as a weakness. And Meath and Al are down. To be fair, his general moveset seems pretty slow and predictable. So there's that at least.
Yeah, it's not that he's hard to dodge, but when he does hit, he does a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's definitely a heavy hitter, which once again might be just due to the fact that we didn't armor up before this. Which can still be remedied, if need be. The last hit, you jumped on his head and stomped down. That was metal as fuck.
I'll get him.
Oh, phase 2!
Hey, look, a crystal.
And he has a crystal!
I amend your previous statement.
I amend it. Do you want to raise people?
Yes, please. Ah.
That was a very quick cast. Holy shit. That guy's not playing around.
I haven't even seen the guy yet.
Looks like he'll have to come. Oh, I don't know. Maybe cast Cure on him? Yes.
That one makes it easier.
Yeah, no. 100%, if that had been the case in the original Crystal Chronicles, I don't think we would have had as much trouble as we would have. Specifically in the swamp.
It was the whole holy thing that really caught us.
Yeah, because you had...
Mixing magic when one of us wasn't a magic caster was just the
Yeah. Requiring magic specifically
Maybe
for
if
that
I had
one.
played as a clavat, or like someone neutral with magic, but not a Lily... A little T who is anti-magic,
Yeah.
and that they have the slowest cast time of every character. I mean, it's probably easier with 4 people, but I digress.
True. It's just... single player, you would have had to have managed by yourself.
Oh, with a Moogle.
With the Moogle, yeah, but the Moogle wouldn't have twin casted. You would have had to tell the Moogle what spell you wanted it to do and where. And... There you go. Very nice. Good job. That was a solid fight.
Why is that counting down? Hell no.
Doom.
Hell no. I was gonna say I got half of us out of here alive. Very rude for that to spawn on top of my loot.
On top of the loot, yeah. I think that's everything. Honestly, extremely solid. Good job.
Yeah. We killed our dad.
So it would seem.
This time for real.
Pamper! The wounds on this soul run deep and wide. They may already be beyond the possibility of healing. You mean he'll be like this for... He was dead! What do you mean he'll be like this forever? He was dead.
That should be the default state.
That should be the default state. What would you do? Papa gave so much to us in every way. We could use some of that to ease his pain even a little. I see. Very well. What you are about to see are the memories of your father's world. You will retrace the steps of time and traverse the paths of crystals. However, all of those paths will inevitably lead here. That which is past cannot be altered. so the present will not be subject to change. With that understanding in mind, you may go. Well, even if we can't change the past or present, maybe we could change the future. I thought this was Rings of Fate, not Echoes of Time. What's going on?
I don't know.
I mean, I assume we're in the past, so we're seeing something that happened here before.
Change the past. Why are we here?
I mean, we're reliving something. We can't completely alter the past. So events that transpired
So
have
we're
to
just seeing
occur.
a flashback, essentially.
Essentially, I think we can alter some things, just not crucial things. So, like, we can, like, move something from one place to another, but not, like, prevent someone from dying. That kind of thing.
Lady Talika.
Owie. Meath, are you? Who are you?
Lady Talika.
That's our mom. That is 100% Yuri and Chalinka's mom. We still have time. Try to keep calm. Evacuate the women and children first. Be very careful not to incite panic in the crowd. Yes, sir. All right, men. You heard Sir Latov. Let's go. Meath, have you seen the princess? No. Where could she be? Lady Ilaria, has something happened to the princess? Yeah, I called that one. I'm afraid. Me too, honey. Ah, Sir Latov, look. What? Oh. Oh.
A beam in the sky!
What's happening over there?
That can only mean one thing.
Center shaft? Crystal chamber! I'm heading over there. I want you to help everyone escape. What are you proposing? It's almost certainly suicidal. With the water level so high, there's no telling or when the facility will collapse in total. If the facility fails, the water would swallow the capital whole. I cannot allow that to happen. I'm counting on you. Ah! Sir Latov takes no consideration of his position aristocratical. I wish you would be more careful. Sir Latov, I'm coming with you. What? No, 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 that is not permissible. Please, listen, Lady Ilaria, you and the princess are distinguished guests. Evacuation of the population has been accomplished nearly in total. Well, Meath, it appears all that's left for us to do is effect our own withdrawal. What do you mean? We can't leave Lady Ilaria behindy. Lady Ilaria is a skilled crystal user, accompanied by Sir Latov. We can offer no aid additional. You have a point. I hate it when you make an argument so convincingly. Is that the extent of your rebuttal? You keep quiet or I'll kick you in your buddy. Yeah, we're seeing what happened, like, or when the princess died and all that. Essentially, when the crystals went bad. Granted, we can't change anything about this. But, I mean, plot do have to be plot. A save. Is there by chance a Moogle nearby? Well, you know what? Yeah, I was about to say. How did they get here?
We take everything we can.
But
They
boss
were-
on the street. This
They
is
were
the
there.
past
Yeah,
version.
they were there when it was at.
Yeah, that's probably it. Can't just take people's thing. Yeah, yep, 100%. That's what it is. If we just leave the stuff here, we're going to collect garbage and provide it to those in need. That's what you call recycling. Recycling, brilliant, Kupo. You never cease to amaze me. What a boss! You even think of the environment. Stop global warming. Alright then, let's start with... Have you already spoken with the owners regarding these goods you wish to haul? the hell? I thought you fled, and hey, you look older. Never mind that, you rascal.
He's the one character you can't tell just by looking at him. He's older.
You look older. Your armor's not as
Do
shiny.
their armors age?
I mean,
Because they would rust after a while?
What we know from the 4th game, at least, is that they definitely have different shells that they can inhabit over time. So maybe as they grow, they swap shells. So he might be in an armor that is slightly different from the one that he's used to. Maybe similar in style, because I'm sure that they have like a preferred look that they like to go with, but... I liked how Yuri he throws his hands up in the air sometimes, going... Alright. We got a workshop. I think we're due to order some things.
We're due to a quick equipment montage. That's what we're due for.
Yeah. It's an improvement anyway.
He literally wasn't wearing armor.
Well, I think everyone's wearing armor now. Everyone should pretty well have a full equipment set. Other than they still probably have just a basic ass accessory, but that's fine. Regardless, our stats are doing a lot better than what they were previously. Not bad. And then we'll check out me. She's still hatless. I could try and get her a hat. And I didn't improve her weapon at all. But that would be about all I could do for her. Try and see if we can't find a hat. Unfortunately, it doesn't specify what it is, so you kind of have to go based off of what it says. Cozy headwear would be a hat.
What's a
Knight's helmet.
What's a raiment? Knight's helmet.
Yeah, I don't know what a raiment is. I guess like
Heavenly specs.
I'd assume that's a hat, but it
It's
could
like
also
classic,
just
right?
be
Specs.
an accessory. In a lot of them, they're considered accessories.
Floral hair tie.
That one I have to assume is a hat, right? Place order. Yeah, cool. A raiment
Oh, look
is...
at how bad that. Look at how much that increases.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Went up 30.
A raiment is ladies' clothing with a bedecked with jewels.
Hey, you said we didn't upgrade her weapon?
Yeah, she needs an upgraded weapon. I think she still has her base weapon. But once again, whether or not we can even do that at this point, magical weapon, sure. It's okay for her. A magical hammer. Boosts her magic. Yeah. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Oh yeah, look at that.
She has Amy Rose's hammer.
We're doing great.
Go ahead and save. We literally cannot be in a worse position than we were previously. We have to be doing better.
Everyone looks cooler too, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna swap me over to Yuri and we'll get this show on the road.
Don't worry though, he didn't change out of tuxedo mask.
Can't win them all, I suppose.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Moving on. Yeah, I think his strength was doubled. after changing weapons. So we made that dungeon way more difficult than it needed to be, probably. I'm not saying that this is going to be a walk in the park by any means, but
It'll be slightly less of a
pain since we took the time to actually upgrade. Because I think I hadn't upgraded their armor, like all of their armor, and gone through and dealt with it since the forest. It had been like two dungeons, I think. I upgraded the new members that we got as we got them, but I neglected to go back and cure our original guys. Oh wait, don't you have to smack that with fire? Yeah.
Glad you remember, because I have no idea.
Yeah, no, it took me a minute. I was like, what are you supposed to do with that? That's definitely not the thing that Al's supposed to interact with. So... Do you want me to swap back to here?
Yep.
Gotcha. Level 29!
Tuxedo Mask.
Tuxedo Mask. Do you have a favorite episode of Sailor Moon?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I be honest with you, I've never sat down and watched all of
Really? Not seen? Okay. Fair
I've
enough.
seen bits and pieces. I understand the concept.
In all fairness, I too have not sat through all of Sailor Moon. I've sat through a good portion of it, though. Personally, one of the...
I have not seen it well enough to know specific episodes to have a favorite.
I really like the episode where they introduced Mercury. So she... I think I'm getting this right. The blue-haired one. She's like the first companion that Sailor Moon gets is Sailor Mercury. And she's a tech girl. So essentially, the entire episode is based around her being super smart and like really tech savvy. Which of course this is like 80s, 90s logic of tech savvy. So she knew how to use a disk drive. You know, impressive. But then again, some people I look at... Yeah, I look at some people nowadays and go, you know how to use a disk drive. Impressive.
But they don't, because who has a disk drive anymore? It's an obsolete thing.
Flash drive. Like a hard drive.
Who has a disk drive anymore?
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, okay, moving on. Part of the plot is the fact that she has a CD that is the Nega Force is using to corrupt her, right? It's a learning CD. Where they're just like, we will get all of the negative energy out of them because they... Do you need... Yeah. Nash, there you go. We'll get all of the negative energy out of them by making them stress over their exams.
Look at his three-way shot.
It is very impressive. So I'm actually really fond of that episode. It's silly, but I appreciate it. There's another one which reminds me very closely of Yeah, weird. Can you actually replace it? You can just throw that on top of it? You can!
This game. This game.
There's a different episode which reminds me of a Dragon Ball Z episode. Or not even Z, Dragon Ball. It's still Kid Goku.
Open gates 2 and 3.
where they go to... It's that episode where Yamcha's trying to get in Bulma's good graces again, so they all go to a festival in the sky. What's the matter with you? You can't give up? That's right, you can't give up.
Because I'm giving up for you.
Let's on. I'll give up for you. Yeah!
It's no use. This can't move.
No use!
It's no use.
Any others? That was the last one, sir. We've evacuated almost everyone above ground. Hang in there. Yes, sir. Alright. Get to it, men. Let us go on with
So
the
that
building
guard said
with
they
our
got a really low
lives.
voice. He was like, yes, sir. And he walked away and he was like, okay, back to
Yes, sir!
back
It
to
was
my
Rebecca
voice.
Chambers down into Wesker.
He was like, okay, now that my boss is gone, let me continue my cool voice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
God, Chad is such a fucking freak, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. They go to a festival. I don't know if you remember that.
The festival?
The festival.
The festival?
Don't you start talking about festivals to me. Honestly, why does Nash's whole outfit look kind of cool? I mean, it's mixed matched in color, but if we got the correct color scheme, I think it would be great. Maybe if it was like all purple, or if it was all black and gold.
My man be looking like a dragoon.
Yeah. But it has fortune teller stupidity. Which I can appreciate. There's a switch on the wall. Push it up, push it down, or leave it alone. Up we go. Oh god, the water level is rising! This is exactly what Latov didn't want! How could you do this? Oh, okay, cool. This brought us back upstairs. So I'm going to assume we probably wanted to go down, right? Level 30, I think he's our first level 30, isn't he? Was Al our first level 30? Level 27. 29. 28, yeah. Way to go, Al. Can we go further? No. Push it down then.
And then we'll push it down again.
Yeah. You open up the fridge. You don't find anything inside. You decide to go to bed
So
early.
what are you thinking about that new Danganronpa announcement? Danganronpa 2, completely rebuilt from the ground up, with a second campaign where it swaps the killings.
Yeah, no, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, personally, they just remastered the second game, so it's kinda weird.
Well, that was a re-release of the second game. This one's
Right.
completely built from the ground up.
Right.
Like, they changed the way that they, like, map works and everything. You know how to get to different areas in 2, you had the side-scrolling bit where you walk
Yeah.
left and right?
Yeah,
Well, now
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a top-down map.
So more like Super Mario World 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Not Super Mario World 3, just Super Mario 3.
World. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I saw Noelle sent us the trailer, and I kind of looked at it and I giggled because I was like, okay, it's just Danganronpa 2. I did not stay long enough to see what all was involved with it.
Yeah, there's a completely separate scenario that does the campaign, but it changes the story so that it's different.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say that campaign can't be canon.
That's the thing, though, is that a lot of people are saying it will be.
What's the implication if they change the canon of the second game?
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
how do
we're
they
getting-
change
we're
who
getting
gets killed and who doesn't?
We're getting dangerously into the spoiler territory, so If you know what's spoiled on Danganronpa.
No. We're not gonna go into who dies and who doesn't. What I'm saying
No,
is...
but in order for me to
is-
explain where I'm coming from, it's gonna spoil the entire ending to the original game.
I mean...
In order for me to explain what I'm
Okay,
talking about.
I understand what you're probably about to refer to, and as much as I agree with you that it
I
could
need
go,
to be the little two.
it could go any number of ways, because you could just say that they were like, okay, we've done it once, so we'll do it again, kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, I guess if there were any of the games that were gonna have an alternate scenario like that, that would be canon. 2 would be the one to do it in. I can't speak for 3 because I never played 3. Noelle says it's great though.
She's conflicted on it, and from what I've played, I too am conflicted on it.
I only know one thing about that one. Yeah, you know what that is, so. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk vaguely about Danganronpa. I haven't even done the second game for the channel yet.
Oh yeah, we did that off screen, didn't we?
Yeah, no, you had, I played the first one blind for the channel. I have played through 2 and Ultra Despair Girls in my own free time. And that is because, I did not have the space to record the second game at the time when I wanted to play the second game, and I hadn't even finished uploading the first game, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll just play the second game. But unfortunately, with that kind of game, you can only experience it for the first time once. Granted, it's been long enough.
Except when you play play it again.
Well,
now,
right,
when
with
you'll
the
experience
alternate,
it for the first time.
Right, the alternate scenario. But what I was getting at was like, a lot of the time in the case for that kind of game,
That's why they did it that way. You understand?
probably.
You get experience it for the first time again.
It's like, it's been long enough that some of it still might surprise me.
What was the point in that?
Well, if you raise the water level, that will also rise with it. But where and how to do that, I don't know. That's a squirrel! That's the thing about specifically, like, mystery games. Games where you have to, like, solve something. Like, you can only really, truly experience them the first time. Because any sequent playthrough at that point, you might not completely remember, but you have a vague idea in the back of the head. So you're like, you don't get that aha moment that you did the first time, you know what I mean? Because you're just like, oh yeah, I remember this, not, oh, that was really cool. You know what I'm getting at? So, like, when it comes to that kind of thing, like, those are the kind of games that I worry about doing for the channel blind. A lot of other ones I don't really care about anymore in that sense, but specifically a mystery game.
Oh, actually, I have to raise them first.
Yeah. A mystery game specifically is one that is best served for the first time in its whole glory. It's like, if I wanted to do the Payne's Creek killings, I would not be able to do that one justice. I feel like I think I might still eventually do it for the channel just for the lulz. But like, I don't feel like I could do that one justice at this point. Because I've solved the Payne's Creek killings. I'm not gonna be able to go, oh golly, I wonder who it is. You know what I mean?
I bet it's Luther, sir.
it's oh god, it's Mr. Luther.
Luther Sore? Like the dinosaur?
The Luthosaur.
It's the Luthosaurus.
It's a windy source.
It's a windy source.
that is an actual real
You
type
keep my
of
wind
source.
away from your Saurus.
Well, there was a Triceratops found in Canada, I want to say. that they named it after the person who found it, so it's called a Wendysaurus. Or Winceratops or something like that.
I'm so confused at what the game wants from me right now.
Yeah, no, I've been watching you. It's... interesting.